Hello, Beer Ploma Nation. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas for those of you who are celebrating the Christmas tradition. We're back for another round of the Lunds and Byerly's 12 Days of Beer calendar, and I am joined by my co-host of our podcast, Wandering the Weekend. Tag the podcast up in the description. Be sure to check it out. It's a great show. We love doing it. So we just wanted to get together here. And she's also my lovely wife, Steph. But for the people who are part of who know the show know who she is. So, but for the Beer Ploma fans out there, this is my wife, Steph, and we are Wandering the Weekend. So we are going to wander on down into our basement to open up a couple more of the Lunds and Byerly's 12 Days of Beer calendar. And so, Steph, what do we got?
Well, you needed help, right?
Yeah, I need some help drinking some of this.
So we have the Mexican honey, indeed, which we've had actually before.
Yep, that's the
very
one I've
good.
had.
And then this, Surly, Age of Levinthians.
Isn't it Leviathan?
Leviathans.
Yeah, like the mythical beast, the Leviathan.
I don't know what love is. I don't know.
I'm the one wearing the Magic the Gathering shirt, so it's...
Anyways, Age of Leviathans, right?
Yep.
So this one I'm much more familiar with. It's kind of a it's 8%.
Yeah, that shocks me. It's an 8% ABV.
Mexican honey imperial lager.
I think they make a regular version of this too. They have to, because I know I've had this one before.
Yeah, it goes down much easier than 8% normally. But I don't know.
Let's give it a shot.
We love it, typically, right?
Yeah. No.
I'll let you do the honors. I'm not.
So are we pouring this one into one glass and then sharing from
Yeah,
the same glass?
yeah,
We
I
don't
think
take
so.
the glass here.
We have had germs spreading around the house, but
I think at this point we're all contaminated.
yeah.
All right. So look at that. There we have very nice light honey color going on there. Definitely looks like it's going to be a very effervescent one. Definitely looks like we need to pass this glass through the washing machine one more time.
Isn't that good?
No, see how the bubbles are on the edge?
Yeah.
That means that it wasn't cleaned properly.
It was cleaned by the dishwasher.
I know, it's cleaned by the dishwasher. Normally before these shoots, I try to clean the glasses by hand.
I didn't
know,
do that.
I know. But hey, nice thick foamy head on it. It's sticking around. For sure. So we've had a busy Christmas. Come on, we've got 3 kids and lots of fans. We've been doing Christmas for 3 weeks now.
Truly.
So we had our big family Christmas party with my family. We had Thanksgiving with your family. So I mean, we've really been doing this for like 4 or 5 weeks and stuff. So
Thanksgiving, and then the Christmas with the boys, and then my birthday.
That's been crazy.
And then now crazy. Christmas, and Nova doesn't feel well, so we didn't really get to celebrate like we wanted to.
Today.
But
here we are drinking beer in the basement because that's the next best thing, right?
We're just kind of hanging out at home because she doesn't feel great. But
actually, it is the best thing. So
no, it's really great.
Yeah. So we had a good Christmas. We're done with it.
Yeah, we're so lucky to have such great family and friends and presents and all those good things, right?
Yep. So, what was your favorite present this year?
Oh, probably that Smithy pan.
You got a Smithy pan?
Yeah, I did.
So, for those of you guys who don't know, it's a very, very, very high-end cast iron pan. I mean, the inside of the pan is so smooth, you wouldn't think it was cast iron. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And
I can't
hey,
wait to cook with it.
If you listen to our podcast over at Wandering the Weekend, I guarantee you at some point we will be using that pan sometime during the podcast.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be using it tomorrow. Not on any podcast.
Well, not for the podcast.
But, yeah.
Well, being the fact that I'm super familiar with this beer, so our first beer here, so for we're starting with the Mexican Honey Imperial Lager, 8% ABV.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's really delicious. The honey is really coming out for it. It's got a real dry note to it, almost like a champagne-y dryness to it. Are you tasting that? Like,
the honey is so strong in it that I can't really taste much else. But
yeah, so not as effervescent as I was thinking with all the bubbles that I was seeing in there. It's very smooth, almost flat, not very chewy, a very light body and light mouthfeel to it. Definitely that honey is coming through. One more, Nova. You can have one more. She got into the British cookies, so I have spoiled her for life, and she now likes British
No,
sweets.
she's taking 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So that's also another thing about our podcast over at Wandering the Weekend is you do get to hear the exploits of Nova as she grows up with us on the mic. So, and you'll hear all about her hijinks. So again, check out that podcast. It's on every podcast directory you can find under Wandering the Weekend. It's a great podcast. Really enjoy putting it together. I always like to call that one my passion project out of the two podcasts that I work with. So I'm really digging it. It's really solid. But again, this is such a familiar flavor to me. It's hard for me to say, "Oh, yay! This is like a home run beer." I mean, it is a home run beer. It's their Mexican honey lager. It's a very well known beer.
I think it's different.
Well, I think we've had the non-imperial version
Right.
before.
I think this is the imperial version.
Well, that
we've
just
not
means
had.
it's heavier in alcohol.
And I can
yeah.
taste the difference.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on it?
I love it. I think if Nova wasn't, almost 3, she would love it too. She loves honey. Like anything honey, she's all about. It's really good.
Yeah, that's a really good one. It's a really good one. Should we crack open this Surly? You want us to pronounce that one again for me? No, Age of Leviathan
No.
here. So, ooh, that's inky black. Give this one a little bit more of a straight pour there. I can just smell this one from. Ooh. Yeah, let's see what the description on this one is. Stout with ruby chocolate, raspberry, and lactose vanilla. Now, ruby chocolate. So, for those of you guys who don't know, and my wife is you're getting the shot here. No, it's okay. Yeah, the ruby chocolate has kind of been this new big wave the last 3 years within the chocolate industry, and it's this rosy red colored chocolate. It's not as bitter as dark chocolate, but it has a lot of the dark chocolate punchiness to it without the bitterness. So if you're looking for that dark chocolate flavor, but you don't like the real heavy bitterness that comes with it, ruby chocolate might be something that you're looking for. I know Choco Love makes a ruby red chocolate bar that you can get at most co-ops. Fresh Time, I think Trader Joe's might even have a ruby red chocolate bar right now, but it is a big thing in the chocolatier world. And this is my first time seeing a beer here made with the ruby chocolate. And it's made with raspberry, lactose, and vanilla. Let's see if we get any of those off the nose here. We're still waiting for that head to die down a little bit. Oh, yeah, I am getting a raspberry vanilla off that.
Oh, and the other thing to note about this beer is it's 11.9%.
But we're not going anywhere today.
ABV. Wow, that's a Christmas treat right there.
Yep.
How many more do we have to open? I know it's Christmas
Six.
Day, but we haven't.
This is number 6. We still have half.
Oh, great.
You just be shooting more videos with us. We should have done one with Alec when he was here and done it for like a collaboration with the Beer Bourbon Board Games crew.
Right.
But that was my
Have to
lack
maybe
of
do
thinking.
some more tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want take a smell.
Well,
You gotta get it in the shot. You gotta get it in the shot. People
Sorry.
want to see your face.
it smells like beer.
Your face is way more marketable than mine. I'm just telling you.
It's really good.
Is it really good?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, I know you have a thing about it's pretty good though.
Yeah, definitely chocolatey raspberry is the very first thing I'm tasting. It finishes off with a little bit of
very-
vanilla.
Holiday friendly.
This actually has more carbonation than the Imperial Lager from Indeed. I'm actually getting more carbonation off of this one. But this one is thick and chewy. This is a very thick and chewy beer. I mean, it's you're out of the shot again.
I know. I'm just.
Like I said, you're the more marketable face here, so get your face in there. So pretend like you can lean in a little bit like we like each other. So yeah, we should have done a couple last night, Barb. You missed out on that. So would you have really come onto this and done a Facebook Live with me though? No response there. But yeah, so I'm digging this. So certainly make some good beers. I have some issues with the company as a whole. But overall, this is a solid beer. If you are big into pastry stouts, this is absolutely a great pastry stout to do. I can't knock it. I can't fault it. There's no off flavors in it. It tastes exactly what it says on the tin. You get that raspberry, chocolatey note, very smooth though. None of that chocolate bitterness. And then it finishes off with a nice vanilla tone to it. It's a delicious beer.
It's really good. It's
She says maybe if I had a couple first. Sorry, you were saying. Sorry, we cut you off.
I was just saying it's really good. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. So again, no complaints about it. Good solid beer. So hey, we're on beer number 6 of this calendar.
It's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day, and we still got 6 to go because I am a slacker.
Slackers. Yeah, he is. Actually, I kind of forced you to do this today.
Yeah, you did kind of twist my arm a little bit. I mean, yeah, you did twist my arm today.
Well, I was like,
so
you gotta get this done.
I've just been drinking for the last 2 days straight. It's been a long.
Well, you haven't been drinking for 2 days straight.
I drank pretty much all of Friday night on Christmas, the eve before Christmas Eve.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you didn't wake up at 8 a.m. and start pounding them down.
No. So it was 8:30.
At night.
I had a couple yesterday though, and so I've already had my Fair State Pilsner today. That's always good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is all from us here at Beer Ploma. So again, we wish you guys happy holidays and Merry Christmas if that's what you're celebrating. So thank you for joining us once again for another video. We'll keep coming to you with the rest of the box until we're all done with it, and we hope you're enjoying these videos. Be sure to smash that like button, whatever platform you're watching this on. If you're watching it on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we're everywhere. So make sure you're hitting whatever version of the like button they have. And again, don't forget to check out our podcast. If podcasts are your thing, Wandering the Weekend. And you can also check out Wandering the Weekend. We have our own Facebook page, and we have an Instagram account, so you can follow along with our crazy, wacky, zany adventures as we go to the most random places in Minnesota, and we bring that home to you. So, without further ado, I think we should say Prost, and have a good night.